Let's start off this unit with a review of the coordinate plane. Plotting points on the coordinate plane is pretty simple, but I would like for us to become familiar with the coordinate plane before we start looking at that. The coordinate plane is divided up into 4 quadrants. They're divided by the x-axis and the y-axis. The x-axis always goes horizontally and the y-axis is vertical. The first quadrant, all pairs are positive. The y is positive and the x is positive. In the second quadrant, y is positive but x is negative. In the third quadrant, both are negative. And in the fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative. Be sure as you are graphing, if you have to graph anything by hand, to label clearly which is your x-axis, which is your y-axis, and number what each of the lines represents. Because there are going to be times where you may want each line to represent 10, 5, 100, depending on what it is exactly you're graphing. If you're graphing points like 1,200,000 and 8,600,000, you are probably going to want these to be a lot different. You'd probably want to start marking these from billions instead of single digits. So I just wanted to throw that out there. An ordered pair is a pair of, it's an x coordinate and a y coordinate. The x always comes first, the y is always second. So just think like alphabetical order. X comes before y in the alphabet, x comes before y in an ordered pair. The origin is 0.00, and it is right in the middle, right here. That's our origin. So let's look at an example where we will be graphing some ordered pairs. Graphing -5, 4. So -5 is our x-coordinate, 4 is our y-coordinate. So we want to go over -5 on the x-coordinate and then go up +4 for y. So that's going to be our point number 1. Point number 2, we're going to go -3 on the x-coordinate and then -4 on the y-coordinate. So there's our point number 2. Point number 3, we have +2 this time, so we're going to go +2 for x and -3 for y. Number 4, x is 0, so we are just going to stay right here at the 0, 0 point, and then y is -1, so we'll go down 1 for -1. Finally, there will be times you may see fractions or decimals that need to be plotted, so make sure you can evaluate that. If it is an improper fraction such as this one, make sure that you can convert it into a mixed fraction because that's going to be easier to graph. So 5 over 2 is going to convert to 2.5 or 2.5. So our x-coordinate is 3, so we move to the right 3, and y is 2.5, which is going to be about here. At this point, I am going to have you go ahead and work on problem 2 and see how it goes.